Welcome back to the series. This is the 5th video where I dig through Midjourney's SREF codes to find the styles worth your time. A single style reference can transform any prompt into a fully realized visual world, and this time I'm working through the 1800 to 1999 range, pulling out 50 of the best looks to show you what they can do. Each one has its own palette, mood, and personality. Let's take a tour. Nature's intimacy comes alive through hyper-realistic macro views. A warm, organic palette and soft, dreamy focus reveal the delicate, almost alien beauty hidden within flowers. Intricate technical line work meets a weathered, print-like texture here. Gritty sci-fi fantasy unfolds in a desaturated palette of beige, grey, and striking terracotta orange. Ancient deities are reborn in a striking graphic register. Intense red and black line work weaves mesmerizing patterns into powerful icons of mythological majesty. Step into the chic romance of 80s Japan, drawn with delicate line work and luminous color washes. It blends fashionable cool with a soft, nostalgic gaze. Industrial landscapes are reimagined with explosive energy. Thick, painterly strokes in electric pink, orange, and teal swirl into a surreal, vibrant world. Rendered with the precision of the old masters, this look builds surreal, allegorical worlds. An enigmatic fusion of architecture, nature, and impossible intellect. Soft, painterly textures and a warm, nostalgic palette make this one irresistibly charming. Every whimsical character and object feels like a treasured find from a cozy storybook. Ancient mythology collides with digital decay. Stark, two-tone dithering and glitch art conjure epic, haunting figures that feel like corrupted data. A serene, retrofuturistic world awaits. Classic anime visuals bring utopian cities to life with warm terracotta, lush palms, and vast, dreamlike pastel skies. Bold, expressive line work pairs with a dramatic, warm palette. Every panel feels ancient and epic, steeped in shadow and mythic grandeur. A disorienting, wide-angle journey into a dreamlike forest. Ethereal trees warp and glow with fiery light, their surreal forms blurring against deep greens. A photorealistic vision of a used future. Advanced technology, cast in weathered red and industrial blue, bears the beautiful scars of time and conflict. High-fashion portraiture collides with psychedelic energy in a hyper-vivid reality. Electric neons wash over flawless skin, shimmering with futuristic glow. Sharp, heavy ink lines and deep, dramatic shadows define this world. High contrast and action-packed, it makes every moment feel intensely alive. Desolate, dreamlike worlds glow with an ominous light. Soft, painterly brushwork sets apocalyptic skies against cool shadows, evoking a deep and lonely melancholy. Extreme exaggeration shapes lanky, melancholic characters. Energetic, sketchy line work meets rich, painterly colour, with cool backgrounds offset by bold, warm accents. Opulent sorrow pours through dramatic avant-garde portraits. Lustrous pearls become both regal headpieces and melancholic tears against a moody, cinematic palette. Meticulous ink line work deconstructs reality into crystalline forms. Faces become geometric maps, shaded with precise hatching, revealing a fragmented, analytical inner world. Sacred iconography is reimagined with thick, textured paint and mosaic-like detail. Bold outlines and a rich palette of blues and golds lend a modern, spiritual feel. Painterly textures glow with vibrant bioluminescent colour. The result is a mystical fantasy of overgrown nature, where ancient magic shines in the dark. Expressive, inky lines and a striking palette of terracotta and slate blue shape elongated, graceful figures that feel at once modern and timeless. Intricate linework blends with soft, digital painting. Ethereal figures drift through a world of desaturated jade green, bringing a graceful, epic fantasy to life. Luminous filaments of fiery orange and electric blue swirl against the void, visualizing cosmic energy and abstract concepts through a vibrant, dynamic dance of light. A fusion of Japanese woodblock art and revolutionary poster design. Bold linework and distressed textures explode against a stark palette of crimson, dark blue, and cream. Breathtaking sci-fi worlds unfold in stark, monochromatic blue. Deep blacks and brilliant whites carve out impossibly intricate detail, evoking an epic, beautiful solitude. Golden hour light washes over monumental concrete arteries. A cinematic, film-grain finish captures the city's grand infrastructure with a warm, hazy, nostalgic glow. Bold, graphic linework fuses with the radiant glow of stained glass. Crystalline forms and mystical subjects burst with electric blue, purple, and fiery orange. Expressive wild cats emerge from rich, textured pencil. The dreamlike world is bathed entirely in shades of violet, holding a quiet, surreal intensity. Clean linework and a striking limited palette map out adventurous journeys. Mint green and poppy red build a playful world reminiscent of vintage travel posters. Bold ink lines and a stark, limited palette of orange and black bring mythological figures to life with a powerful, graphic novel intensity. Classical opulence meets dreamlike surrealism. Hyper-realistic figures and creatures are adorned in tarnished gold, in a world both beautiful and enigmatic. Bold graphic shapes meet tactile screen print textures. A vibrant, high-contrast palette renders surreal biological forms bursting with energetic, organic detail. Sharp, graphic linework and a vibrant, sun-bleached palette animate a quirky, adventurous world of ramshackle technology. Grand, neoclassical architecture blends with intricate sci-fi design. Crisp linework defines figures against a limited palette of terracotta orange and muted cyan. A mystical forest comes alive with an electric neon glow. Bold cyan and magenta linework defines fantastical flora against deep, cosmic backdrops. Cosmic energy fuses with sacred geometry. Luminous fractal mosaics in vibrant blue and orange glow with an ethereal, spiritual light against the deep cosmos. A dreamscape of ethereal, mythic fantasy. Luminous, jewel-toned figures are adorned in intricate, flowing patterns amid a world of glowing, surreal nature. Vivid colour and bold graphic shapes give this folk art look its whimsy. A textured printmaking feel places charming polar bears in surreal worlds. Bold, chiselled linework gives life to weathered fantasy creatures. A stark palette of rusty orange and stone grey lends a rugged, ancient, powerful presence. Photorealistic sci-fi creatures inhabit a world bathed in dusty rose. Cinematic lighting and incredible detail make these surreal portraits strangely believable. Meticulously rendered viruses invade scenes of traditional Chinese elegance. An auspicious palette of rich reds and golds creates a beautiful, yet unsettling contrast. Hypersaturated high fashion is built from bold, graphic shapes. Sharp, polygonal highlights give each garment a glossy, almost vinyl-like sheen, rendered with digital precision. A surreal dreamscape where reality glitches. Vibrant neon stripes tear through moody skies as stylized suns beam over digitally corrupted, psychedelic landscapes. Stark, inky silhouettes of lone wanderers emerge from a beautifully corroded landscape. It's a chaotic tide of bleeding blues, purples, and crimson accents. Bold ink linework traces serene mountain peaks against a dreamy pastel sky. Soft washes of pink and orange create a peaceful, whimsical world. A ground-level view where cracked pavement and urban grit are set ablaze. Golden, starburst light floods every floor into a surreal, textured dreamscape. Flowing linework and vibrant, textured gradients shape a surreal fantasy. Mythic figures and cosmic landscapes merge in a dreamlike, retrofuturistic vision of wonder. Weathered green textures are fractured and mended with brilliant gold. Surreal forms and ancient relics meet in a contemplative look that finds deep beauty in imperfection. Thick, textured brushwork collides with explosive paint splatters. A high-energy palette of magenta, yellow, and cyan bursts with chaotic, creative force. Sharp, dynamic inkwork defines a visceral world of cosmic transformation. Warm, fleshy tones and deep blacks collide in a beautiful yet unsettling fusion of body and space. And that's 50 SREF codes, each one a doorway into a completely different aesthetic. From hyper-realistic macro photography to glitch art mythology, neon forests, and weathered sci-fi futures. The beauty of style references is that they're yours to mix and remix, dropping any of these looks onto your own subjects with a single code. I hope a few of them spark some ideas. Let me know which ones you'd want me to explore in more depth. Thank you so much for watching, and let's continue prompting.